your support. Okay, big of the Coins Key crew, thank you for tuning in, thank you for liking the videos, and most importantly, subscription on YouTube. If you're not already involved in the Discord, definitely get involved. I'm posting lots of beautiful setups on a lot of altcoins that I'm looking at, big reversal patterns, and I think there's lots of opportunity in them altcoins going forward. Okay, I'll be posting them all week, so definitely get involved in that content right there. So diving into XRP on a weekly time frame, at the moment we did print this bullish engulfing candle, and I did relay this to you in yesterday's video, and equally here on the way down I identified an opportunity in the week right there, the 5 waves down, the counter trade, the bullish divergence on the daily, and it was a lovely little sweet spot to enter some spot positions and a long opportunity with really tight stop loss, and so far so good. So as expected, I did say to you, I think that at the start of the week we'll start to draw back down to create that right shoulder, high-low structure, and then in theory we should start to see this candle come up by the end of the week, close out above this one, and then we should see another positive candle here as well, if I'm correct. Okay, so the bottoming structure down here with the 5 waves, the opportunity like a relay to you, and right now we need to see the bullish engulfing candle to increase the probability that right now we're getting a reversal. So over the next few weeks, if XRP has bottomed just like it did there, we should see a beautiful 3 white candles, or 3 white soldiers, or 3 green candles, basically a nice candlestick formation that comes up, pulls back, making the highest structural low every time it does. Okay, so basically from this point here we have still made the higher low, and people forget that, and this is something I did relay to you. I says if we can hold the support and make the higher low, structurally XRP is actually sound for another impulsive move to the upside. Okay, so there's a couple of possibilities that I'm looking at here. Okay, if XRP does this over the next few weeks, comes up, I'm looking for another drawdown, and I try and find that support as best I can, and then boom, we should start to come up and take out these resistance points, because what we may have here, and I pointed this out to you before, is a massive horizontal, basically a big symmetrical triangle that XRP's come up into. And if we use the pivot points just there, always use the pivot points on the body of the candles. Okay, I see a lot of people using wicks, but if you're looking for divergences, bullish or bearish, you need to use the body of the candles, and this is something I've taught you. Okay, so what we're looking for here is the first point of resistance, the second point of resistance, and then this point here. If we do start to take that out, you can clearly see we've come up in 5 waves, we're going sideways in a flattening pattern, basically compression pattern, looking for the continuation. This is some kind of bull pennant on the weekly time frame from left to right, getting really compressed, looking for the expansion. So the more bullish scenario is the fact that that's a 1, 2, ABC, 3, 4, boom, 5. This is a compression ABC, and boom, this next wave is a massive third wave, a huge vertical in this chart. So we'll keep an eye on it as best we can, but like I said to you in many videos, it's all about this descent of support. Okay, so on this particular trend line, when we've got the bullish engulfing candle after this drawdown, okay, we've got another bullish engulfing candle here, so you can clearly see what we did. We attacked that level of resistance. So if over the next few weeks we do start to come up here and make a higher low and come back like this, boom, this could be the breakout just here for XRP that we're all eagerly anticipating right now. So the invalidation of that obviously is negating this bullish engulfing candle by rolling it and taking it out. If we start to see that, like I said to you, the bearish scenario is the A, the B, the C. Okay, so it's hanging on by the edge of its seat to the potential scenario of a consolidation pattern after 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, sideways, left to right, compression lead to expansion. So I did say to you at this point, I expect XRP to come up, make the lower high, draw back down, everyone gets super bearish, but as long as you hold the structural high lows, which she's doing at the moment, you should break to the upside. So with this accompanied bullish engulfing candle, we do actually have a weekly bullish divergence. Now I did point this out to you in a previous video, but from the pivot low just there, of this pivot just there, way back there in October, we came up into the resistance, making the lower high, we've compressed all the way back down here with the bullish engulfing candle, making a bullish divergence. So there's your pivot low just there, there's your lower low in the RSI, but on that pivot with the bullish divergence we've actually made a higher low. Okay, so you've got a bullish divergence here. If XRP over the next few weeks comes up in these green candles, that's your resistance point right there. Compression, boom, see you later, and you're breaking out on the third points of resistance right here. That's the bullish scenario. I wish everyone knows to look. Okay, now on the daily, let me show you a potential pattern that's at play right now. Okay, so looking at XRP on a daily time frame, as expected, we rejected on that pivot point just there, which is that point of contact on this wedge that you've broken out of. Okay, so what I'm looking for right now for XRP is a potential right shoulder over the next couple of days, come back up, eventually attacking that resistance and then break out. And then what we've got here is a left shoulder, the head, and the right shoulder, and this is something I was talking about yesterday as a potential scenario, which is a bottoming structure basically. So I'm beginning to see a lot of these patterns start to create potentially across the board for the altcoins, and I'll post those setups in the Discord for the Coins Key crew this week. Okay, some beautiful setups right now. So what we're looking at equally, if you take a look right now, we've got a pivot point just there as well, which is where we've closed. So we may be forming some kind of ascending triangle here as well within itself just there. Do you see this? 3 points of resistance, breakout, attack this inverse head and shoulders resistance trend line as well, and then we're really getting the party started. So I think if we start to see a daily close above that pivot point just there, and I'll give you this right now. So if we start to see a daily close above that, that could be a breakout signal just there for XRP. Let me get that absolutely knob on, okay? So if you start to see a daily close above this pivot point just there, then you could be breaking out of a little micro ascending triangle right now, which is typically resistance, support, resistance, high level support just there, come back up, there's your ascending triangle on the daily, which is something I was talking about as a bottoming structure as well. And this is just a bottoming structure within a larger inverse and shoulders pattern like this. Do you see this? Okay, we're eventually taking out that neckline, and then we start to come back up to the target of around about 0.6030 for XRP. Okay, so for me, I'd just be patient, start to build some long positions. You could keep moving your stops on this ascending trend line, look for a little buyback on this trend line as well, and then start to come back up. You've got your little ascending triangle, you break out the third point resistance, and at that point you're really doing well here for XRP. That's the bullish scenario. Obviously the invalidation of that in the short term is if we do start to see this low swept and lost at 0.4862, then I'm completely wrong, and we're not in the bottoming process just yet, and XRP is looking to get everyone stopped out and get everyone liquidated, basically, including myself, on this beautiful little long opportunity that I think is potentially building here for XRP. Okay, so understand the update, a daily close above 0.5261 I think is a bullish little statement right there for XRP, and could confirm a breakout to 0.6030, which is a beautiful trade right there for the Coinskit crew. Remember, if you want to go long, you want to go short, you want to trade this spot, whatever, I would highly advise BingX. The link's in the video description right there. There is a VPN as well that you can use, ExpressVPN. It's a fantastic service, just in case you're looking for no KYC and you're in America or the UK, in a banned country right there. Use BingX. Take care everyone, back soon with a new update on XRP. Bye bye.